Welcome to the second part of our today's update, and we will talk about the awesome team announcements that we have. As you know, to run a business, you need to have a few things, a great business concept, which I hope we have, I'm sure we have. And also you need a very strong community, which is, all of you. Thank you very much for being here. But last, but certainly not least, we need a strong team to execute the vision, to execute the plans, and to execute the will of the community. Because as a DAO, after all, the project belongs to the community. And I am very, very excited to welcome Ira Birezina, our operations lead. You've met her in Dubai. She looked after so many of you and answered all of your questions and helped you. And so many of you reached out personally, thanking for her amazing support. So Ira, thank you very much for being here, and thank you for joining. And of course, if you saw our videos from Malta, Ira was the one accepting the awards and networking with powerful representatives from the blockchain industry during the awards, while I was in the dark corner signing agreements. So thank you very much, Ira, for holding the fort, and thank you very much. Do you want to give a few words describing your experience to date, telling us how excited you are about the Web3 economy, about the DeFi projects, and just introduce yourself. Tell us your favorite hobby.
Thank you so much, Irina, for introduction, and thank you so much for welcoming me to the team as well. To be honest, I'm really thrilled working with you guys. You've been very inspirational. Irina and Alex, I feel like I learned so much from you last couple of months. I've learned probably more than last few years, and there is a long way to go. So I feel like I will be focusing on bringing amazing projects, and particularly I'll be focusing on quality and speed from operation side, and that will be my main concern. And again, the growth strategy that we will be implementing, that will be my next focus. And of course, always putting community in the center and working with Shaila. I'm very excited to welcome her as well to our team. Thank you so much, guys.
Yes, so Shaila is joining as a community lead. Today is your day 1 or day 2 already?
I think it's day 2 right now.
Okay, so you're fully on board and the work is continuing. That's great. Yeah. Thank you, Shaila. So as I always say, DAO, Web3, DeFi projects, it's all about community. Without community, we could just all, win nothing without a community. So we're super excited that Shaila has joined us as a community lead. What do we need from the community? We need to support the community. We need to execute the wishes of the community. We need to engage the community, because the community is not only backers of the projects, but the community are also contributors that will be earning from participating in the DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. Not only has the council members and the team that are working, but also a lot of participants, which will go into the details a little bit later. Shaila, do you want to give us a few minutes? What excites you most about the DeFi projects, your plans, how are you going to work with our awesome community who are watching us right now, and tell us your favorite hobby.
Brilliant. So my name is Shaila. I've been in blockchain for about 5 years on and off, and I mainly have worked as a community lead in comms and as like a community manager, managing communications from team down to the community, making sure that everything's aligned, etc. What I'm finding exciting about the opportunities that I've got with Uplift is my background is actually I was a teacher for 10 years. So I was teaching computing as well as business. So I'm finding that I'm getting to put those two passions together, and be able to educate and impart knowledge on the community by producing, guides and walking them through, with walkthrough guides, and just answering all their questions, making sure that everything that we deliver is digestible, it's accessible, and it's basically what the community needs. So we'll be working with the community. I'll be working, face to face with the community quite a lot, trying to understand what their needs are and answering their needs directly, and just making sure that we're all in it together and there's nobody that's sort of feeling left out or feeling like they don't completely understand things, because there's going to be a lot going on over the next few months with the new projects and, the different strategies and ways that you can earn money and contribute, etc., and be part of the DAO. And just all of that knowledge is just going to be made a lot more digestible, I think. And I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to being the voice piece to impart that knowledge to the community.
Awesome. And just in case you did not know, we are preparing submissions to nominate us as the blockchain community of the year, which will happen in Q1 2022. So we won the accelerator of the year thanks to our huge community. But another project, which is quite large, won the community of the year. So our goal now, within the next 4 months, to beat one of the largest communities in the crypto space and to get the award for the community of the year. Do you think we can do that?
I'm sure we can. There's so many of us and everybody is so passionate from what I see. So many people want to get involved and I don't see why we can't.
Fantastic. Here you go. Here's our community KPI for Q1 2022, the award of the community of the year. And knowing how passionate our people are, I'm sure we'll get it. And what's your hobby that you want to tell us about?
I feel like I don't really have much time for a hobby at the moment, but I've got 2 children, so they're my hobbies. Spending time with them is just beyond words for me. Especially, I think since lockdown, I think I've got a lot more value for just family and just spending time with family and just making moments, really, really amazing moments with family. So yeah, I think that's the most important thing to me outside of my work.
Fair enough. What hobbies? You wake up, you work, you fall asleep while working. Welcome to blockchain. Welcome to blockchain space. And of course, another exciting announcement that the marketing lead is in the process of joining. She's leaving her current commitments and she's joining as of January 1st. I'm not sure what is happening. Everybody keeps complaining how blockchain and crypto space does not have enough women and that women are discriminated against, whereas our community seems to be driven by, strong professional women, and I'm very excited about this. So our marketing manager, our CMO is joining as of January 1st. Alex, our lead developer is a woman as well, right?
I believe so. We have a lot of lead developers. My head is all messed, but she's a person. Her name is Mary. She's leading the project from the technical standpoint. And I just wanted to expand briefly on the amazing team building job that we did, and just to tell my angle about Ira and Shaila, right? So what has Ira done? First, she is the person who sets up the HR pipeline. All of new candidates that we've got was just due to her organizing it. Second, she's in the process right now of landing a partnership. She's basically chasing this firm that we really, really would like to partner up with for like a week. She's calling them, messaging them, and I believe if she gets like a couple of seconds, she would land this partnership. And she also brought a couple of potential ideal projects for us. And we are in the process of active communication. We're just building it up, asking the allocations, the tokens, scheduling the dates, preparing the necessary marketing. And this is what Ira contributed already. And she would contribute much, much more. And my personal impression about Shaila is once we kind of signed Shaila, she immediately was like, hey, I need to talk to all of your community leaders. I don't even need you guys. Just give me community leaders, and she dived deeply, scheduled a call with all of them, get to know them, get to know the community, the problems. She started to structure it, get submissions, see who's actually actively contributing, and so on. Now, this kind of leads us to the community part, right? To the DAO part. And finally, since we have Shaila, we'll be able to start structuring properly, right? Soon we'll have the IDO infrastructure in place, and that thing is going to be running. So what's our next step? Our next step is to truly use the power of our DAO. We're going to have a structure. We're going to have community leaders that are going to work within this structure, and they would be incentivized, and they would be paid for their actions, for the value that they bring in Lyft tokens, of course. And well, that's a huge task for Shaila, for all of us. I have no idea how to even approach it, because the DAO market, the whole concept of DAO is quite new, but I'm confident that we'll be able to handle it. Next in the main, this week we're going to have the KYC online. This is on a tech site. So you'll be able to pass the KYC process. This would give you a couple of benefits. First, you'll be able to refer new people to staking. Second, you'll be able to participate in the IDO. You only need to pass the KYC once, and then you're kind of ready to go. We landed a beautiful company called Amphida, just one of the guys' connections. They are amazing. We did all our best to not gather any of your guys' data, to just send it over to this KYC provider to keep everything as clean as possible. And then after this KYC stage, you'll be able to start seeing IDO projects. And again, we have our first IDO, December 16th. We might have another IDO, because we're in the active process of communications there. And yeah, lots of exciting stuff very soon, very soon. I think that's it.
Yes, that's a lot of news for people to digest, and for people to get excited about. First large IDO, and a few more IDOs will follow next week. So we'll mention that. Due diligence is ongoing, and of course the plan is to the plan and the mission, and the only thing we should do is, and must do, is to bring the best project. So that's why there's a lot of due diligence and a lot of confirmation that is going on, and new team members are joining, and the existing team members will start working on the community, and will continue working on the operational side. So quite exciting times, and very busy times, and wishing you a great week ahead, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.